Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now, if you're trying to make your ex-boyfriend want you back after a breakup, you're not alone. There are women all over the world doing the same thing. It doesn't matter if your breakup was the result of one big fight or a series of spats. Trying to patch things up is not going to be easy. But using these effective tips will make it much faster and easier. Being in love is tough, but a breakup is even tougher. You think everything is all right, and then your boyfriend says he needs a break. Up to that point, you might not have realized how much you love him, but suddenly you can't live without him. You're willing to beg, lose your pride and dignity, or just about anything to get him back. But he's like a stone wall. But getting your ex-boyfriend to want you back is a skill, and it can be learned. You have to make your ex feel the same need for you that you're feeling for him. When you do that, everything will become easier. Until you make him miss you and feel the need to be with you again, the going will be tough. But there are some simple rules that always work in making a boyfriend want you again. This might sound crazy, but your ex-boyfriend wants you to need him, but he doesn't want you to chase him. Although he wants you to still be in love with him, if you tell him, he will push you away. Don't tell him you love him. The reason he does that is, it makes him feel good for you to want him, but he's not ready to want you back. Before he will want you back, you will have to make him actually miss you. Now, of course, you cannot make him miss you and feel the need to be with you if you're constantly around. If you're calling, email, and text messaging, you're playing his game. He won't take your calls or answer your messages, but he wants to get them. Why? Because it tells him he can have you back whenever he chooses. If you want your ex-boyfriend to want you again, you need to stop having any contact with him. When he goes a couple of weeks without hearing from you, your ex-boyfriend will wonder if you've gotten over him. He doesn't want you to stop feeding his ego by begging him to want you again. But having you stop trying to get him back will make him notice something else. Your ex will realize he misses you. He will see your face in shop windows and think he hears your voice. He will feel it for a while. He's going to fight the feeling because he won't want to admit he's made a mistake. Men hate to admit they've made a mistake, especially to their ex-girlfriend. But in the end, your ex-boyfriend will face the fact that he wants you back. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back. But there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, Ex-Boyfriend Master, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one, outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends, and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.